Hey guys, so today Apple released its fiscal quarter reports, and it's sort of good, sort of bad. The good part is they sold 18.65 million iPhones, so that's good for Apple. They sold 4.69 million iPads, and they sold 3.76 million Macs. This was all in the second fiscal quarter, so the second quarter of the year, which is last month, ended just last month. But the company's gross margin was 41.4%, which is amazing. The sad part about this little fiscal report is that the iPod division has had a 17% drop in sales from this time last year. They only sold 9.2 million units, which is good, but not that good. Like I said, 17% drop. They were getting a lot more. But last year, this time, they didn't really have the iPad and everything. Well, they did have the iPad. The iPad was released, what, January of last year. So the iPad was just coming out, and yeah, so people weren't really buying. People were buying iPods last time because the iPad wasn't really there yet. But now, since the iPad is there, why would people need an iPod? Because why would you need an iPod when you can have a 9-inch screen, right? It's the exact same with the iPod, right? Like, why would you want the iPod? Unless you're gonna walk around that way. If you're gonna walk around, then obviously you're gonna get the iPod. But if you're at the home and everything, then you're obviously gonna get the iPad. So post your comments below if you think this is good for Apple. If you think the iPod is gonna fall out soon. Personally, I don't think the iPod is gonna fall out soon. I think that they're gonna have to do some sort of downsizing to the iPod division, to the lineup, not the people. For example, instead of having all these iPods like iPod Nano, iPod Touch, iPod, whatever kind of iPods they have, they should just make this one standard iPod, and there you go, flat out there. Or maybe like one iPod Touch, one Shuffle, and that's it. No other kind of iPod, because Apple does have a lot of products. And they do have several iPods that, like really, what are they trying to do with all this stuff? But I guess, good for them that they sold 9 million, but sad for them that they had a 17% shrinking sales. So anyways, just comment, rate, and subscribe.